The private practice is the classic example of where the visitor is considering not the business but the person, the doctor. Therefore, the hardest working and most effective private practice websites do a good job of showcasing the credentials and background and passion and empathy of that specific practitioner. So it's really like a human first, like the most human private practice brand has a big advantage. And some really human format like this, like video that makes you feel connected to them, like that person clearly cares. I've seen it work for me as a patient, and I've seen it work for dozens of brands. We have built websites for healthcare and seen the difference before and after when you humanize the page, when you show the person, when you add the video. If you want to schedule an appointment, it's like a generic, anonymous, who is this brand? It's a little scary, you know? It's like an intimate moment, like meeting with a doctor. Like, it takes a lot of trust. You need a lot of honesty. Like, you have to, you know, it's a vulnerable thing. So seeing their face, at very least, hearing their voice, watching their body language, feeling connected to them, hearing them talk about why they do this, what they believe, what the differences are, why they care, what the impact they're trying to make. That's the prospective patient that believes the page they're on, that sees the doctor, that can imagine. We can't rely on our visitor's imagination. You don't need to if you put video of yourself as the doc talking about what you do and why you do it. That's the best thing I know that drives outcomes on private practice websites. It's not obvious, but a lot of private practice websites and healthcare providers' websites sort of fail because they put one thing in one place and assume they check the box. But if you've ever used analytics, you look and there's like landing pages. It's a huge list of possible landing pages. The home page is just one of many landing pages. So I'd make many pages, each of which includes all those trust signals and that humanizing video and that why message. Because you can't expect your visitor to click around and put together the story themselves. These URLs sort of have to stand on their own. Multiple videos on multiple pages, each filled with credentials, each filled with the why. That's how to drive outcomes, because just check your data. They're not seeing that thing if you only made one or put it in one place. It is a hyper-competitive context. We need to be a little more aggressive than most private practices are considering by upgrading the formats for the content across these URLs, across the site. So if someone clicks on the doc, there's a video there that explains why they do what they do. Someone clicks on about, there's a video there that explains like what they believe. And in social streams, because the data is very clear on this. Text performs worst, images are better, video is the best. It's the most engaging. That's why all the platforms launch short form video. Like we know what works now. And it's a human touch from a person explaining why they care on a consistent basis in that video format. That's what's performing well today.